Ciao a tutti and welcome to Venice Talks, a podcast series about Venice in Italy. My name is Monica Cesarato and I am a Venetian food and travel blogger. I'm going to put my insider knowledge at your disposal to help you discover Venice at 360 degrees. Each week, I will be chatting to the people who really matter, the Venetian. So follow me on the discovery of its artisans, writers, fashion designers, artists, glassmakers, bloggers, and much, much more. Come to visit Venice the right and sustainable way. You can find me on my blog www.monicacesarato.com and also on all social media. Enjoy the episode. Welcome to Venice Talks, episode number 10. This episode is sponsored by Paper Owl, Venetian brand of handmade paper bijou, jewels, boxes, and decorative objects for the home. www.paperowl.com. Hi everybody, welcome back to Venice Talks. Tonight I have a fellow blogger with me, Venetian influencer, Venetian blogger Luca Cerofolini. He is the man of fashion in Venice. Hi Luca, how are you?
Hi, Monica. Fine, thanks. And you?
Very busy as usual, but and I'm always busy. So I got to say, the first time I met you, I really thought, oh my God, this guy knows how to get dressed. You like fashion, don't you?
Oh, yes, I love fashion and the Venice fashion because Venice is not only glass or what did you say, merletto?
Oh, lace, yes.
Okay, but is more brand fashion.
Okay.
So you can find so more typical product.
So you are a micro, what we call a micro influencer in Venice, but you also do Italy, of course. But generally, you talk about Venice and you talk about the events in the city, and also you talk about where to go and get Venetian fashion, right?
Yes, spoke with the artisan, the craftsman in Venice, event,
Mhm.
art and design,
Okay.
especially in Venice, but not only Venice.
When did you start this?
Oh, well, I start, I think, 6 years ago.
Oh, okay. And how come you decided to do this?
Oh, well, what do you say? Volevo andare.
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go in Milano fuori Salone,
Uh-huh.
and all the brand in
Mm-hmm.
Fuori Salone is on Instagram. So
Okay.
I can create my Instagram profile.
Uh-huh.
I start create visual design,
Uh-huh.
and then I study quello che potevo fare. What do you say?
Okay. What you wanted, what you
What
could
you
do,
want
what you could
to
do.
do with Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
I started to photograph this Venice is a particular place in Venice, not
Mm-hmm.
the usual, with
Okay.
no San Marco Square, no
Okay.
Rialto Bridge.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then I know some people who speak about fashion in Venice that
Uh-huh.
I don't know absolutely. And fashion is my
Passion.
yeah, as
Your
is my
passion.
passion. Yes, this is
Yeah.
my passion. And so we can start to discover the brand,
Uh-huh.
discover where go to
Yeah. Where to go
take
shopping.
the exactly.
Uh-huh.
And
It's
so
very, yeah,
no,
sorry.
sorry, yeah,
No,
no, tell me you.
yeah, so I was saying it's actually very interesting because people don't associate Venice to fashion, or at least they do now, but they didn't do for a while. Because as you were saying before, Venice is known for the glass. It was known maybe for its art in its museum, but for a period of time, fashion, apart from some big brands like maybe Roberto Di Camerino, am I right? Yeah,
Yeah,
they weren't really talked about. But now in the last, let's say 6, 7 years, they become more trendy, more, even with
Yeah.
the Venice Fashion Week that you follow as very actively.
Oh yes, it's the event for the sustainable brand in
Okay.
Venice and
Okay.
in Veneto.
Okay. So the event is only of brands that actually create either in Venice or in the Veneto region sustainable fashion, correct?
Yeah. Yes, sure.
Okay. And you follow that actively because I know you're always posting a lot of things. And I will
Yeah.
be interview them in some next episode further on along the line. So you started this Instagram account. You also got your own website, of course, but you are Venetian because you are from the island of Giudecca. Am I right?
Yes, I'm from Giudecca, and my blog, website, is dedicated to Giudecca because it's Foche Giudecchine. Is
Okay. So
www.fochegiudecchine.it
in it,
because
okay,
oh
well,
yes, sorry.
let's explain. Foche Giudecchine in English means Giudecca seals, like the animals.
Yes,
It is
yes,
a
because
bit weird.
because in Giudecca is more cold than the other part of Venice.
Ah, right. That's why. Okay. I always wonder why you called it like that.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's really funny. And I
This
got to say, Giudecca people, you consider yourself different Venetians, right?
Oh yes, because if I come from Giudecca and goes to Piazza San Marco Square,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see. Um, I go to San Marco Square, but I say I go to Venice.
Ah, right. Even though you are in Venice, you're actually
Yeah.
saying, I'm going to Venice.
Oh yeah, sure.
Didn't know this.
It's a
Oh,
typical. I think it's in like in the other island say
yeah.
so,
Yeah,
like
Murano.
Murano and
Yes.
Burano,
Okay.
but is more far from
Yeah.
Giudecca.
Yeah, of course.
Giudecca is 5 minutes
I know
to San.
exactly. Yeah, it's two stops, some evaporator, three
Yeah,
stops
exact,
or whatever.
exact. And 3 stops. It's
Yeah,
exactly in my
nice.
home.
All right, that's so funny. Okay, so with you, I wanted to talk about fashion because you look after the artisans, the fashion artisans of Venice. I mean, I'm more like into food and other things, but you specifically do that. And we decided that today you were going to talk about four brands that are very well known. The amazing stuff that they produce, but unfortunately, because they do speak very good English, we cannot interview them. So you're going to be their spokesperson, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. So let's start with the first brand. Who are you going to
Ah.
talk about?
Okay. It's all brand. It's for brand. Is all made of woman because
Oh, they're
yeah,
all run by
it's all
women.
women.
Okay,
Yes, yes, it's all
cool.
women. We I can start to speak in ordine alfabetico. What do you say?
Yeah, in alphabetical order makes sense. So that
Okay.
we don't
So
give a priority to anybody, but we're doing
yeah,
it fairly.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, go on. Yes, perfect.
Well, we can speak for start to do Cabelta. Is a
Cabeltra.
bespoke
Okay.
fashion atelier
Mm-hmm.
since 2020,
Okay.
created by two friends,
Mm-hmm.
Lydia and Olena,
Mm-hmm.
dedicated to the women.
Okay.
They only use fabrics made in Veneto, and the
Okay.
production is made in Venice.
Okay.
And
So,
the
and what,
production is,
yeah.
is made from Lydia and Olena. And it's
Okay.
fast.
What type of clothing do they do?
Is a woman dress,
Mm-hmm.
queen, and that's is all the type. Well, tailleur. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Suits. Yeah, suits.
Okay, suits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
T-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
silk.
Would you say
Oddio.
them, do you say them more like, or how can I say, traditional clothing or a bit more contemporary and, a bit different,
Is a
different
mix.
style?
It's a
Okay.
mix of the traditional and of something new because they love the traditional woman.
Okay, that's very
But
interesting. Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
Go on.
with
Go
a
on.
touch of new.
Okay, it's very interesting that they opened in 2020, right in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh yes, just to the end of the first.
Okay, do you know a little bit of the history before they started to open the shop?
Oh yeah, now is before, but now they are the oddio, scuola di sarta.
Oh, they went to sartorial
Yeah,
school. Okay.
yes, exactly. Yeah, and they do even in entrambi.
Both? Yeah,
Both,
they both
esatto.
went to school. Okay, to
Yeah,
tailoring.
but
Okay.
school and the atelier is in the same place, but is different type of school. The
Okay.
school is not the dress of Cabelta.
Okay. So they're very young then, are they?
Oh yes, I think 35.
All right. Oh, that's so interesting. That is so, it's unbelievable how many people, how many startup, how many shops opening actually during and after the pandemic, and
Yeah.
of young people. It's nice. And are they Venetian, the girls?
Oh no, it's Ukrainian
Oh, they're
people.
Ukrainian, both of
Yeah.
them. Both of them?
Oh yes, both of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
but we
good.
live in Venice. They live in Venice from I think is more 15 years.
Ah, okay.
Is
So
not arrived now.
they became Venetian then. Okay, they
Yeah.
came when they were
Oh
young.
yes, because they live in Venice.
Yeah. Which part of Venice are they located in?
Oh, they are located in San Marco.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, is near San Marco Square.
Okay.
If
And
you can find, yeah.
okay. So what is their website?
Oh, the website is www.cabelta.com.
Okay. And we can find them also on Instagram with
Oh
at
yes, Instagram.
Cabelta, yeah?
Yeah, Cabelta. In Facebook is Cabelta.
Perfetto. But it's spelled, I'll just tell people how it's spelled, Cabelta. So
Yeah.
you can find them. Okay. Second brand.
Oh, second brand is a new brand because it's born in 2022. Is
Oh,
the Alien
just
Venice.
now.
Yeah, just
Sorry,
now.
what's
Is
the name?
Alien Venice.
Okay, ALM.
Eh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, is a new brand, a Veneto brand because
Mm-hmm.
is born in Padova and then the
They
store
moved.
is in Venice. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes luxury bags.
Okay. Look, oh, luxurious bags. I got to say, I've got to admit, I saw their bags and I fell in love with them. They are so stylish and versatile as well. I like the
Yeah.
fact that you can mess about with them because they got one particular thing. Are they are reversible, right?
Oh yes, it's reversible. Is the top is three bags in one because
Okay.
if you can, the top is one bag,
Mm-hmm.
reversible bag, and inside there is another bag.
Okay, so you can use the little one if you wanted to. Otherwise, you use it as
Yeah,
the inside of the outsider bag that can be turned. Okay, that's so cool. I like that.
yeah.
And it is a mother and daughter company, right?
Oh no, it's all the mother because
Oh,
Elizabeth
okay.
is the designer of the bag. The
Okay.
daughter is Laurie. Is not ever go to on the store, only at the store. No.
She's only does a modeling then.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Oh, because
Eh,
she's beautiful.
yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
when did they open first? Because I know they opened in Venice in 2022, but when did they open in Padova? When did they
Oh no,
start?
Padova is the only the laboratory.
Yeah, well, when did they
Yeah.
start?
Oh, 1 year before,
Okay.
because they create the brand, but the particularly of the bag, the
Mm-hmm.
ferry of the gondola,
Oh, yes.
because yeah,
Yeah.
because you is the is made of precious metal the insert on the bags.
Okay.
A distinctive sign of the alien bag.
Yes, so it's actually so people will understand, because of course we don't have visuals, so we need to explain it. The bags has got this particular like a signature of the of them, that is actually the ferro di gondola, that is the frontal part of a gondola that is made of metal, that distinguish so much of a Venetian gondola, and turn these bags so Venetian. They're so, unique. But they're beautiful, and they come in loads of different colors.
Oh, yes, is a few color, not more color. Is only black, white, blue, and fuchsia.
Okay. And the leather is made, where does it come from?
Oh, in Riviera del Brenta.
Okay, so it's from here, it's from the Veneto region as well. Okay.
Yeah, is all the artisan that made the bags is in Riviera del Brenta, so near Venice, so near Padova.
What is their website?
Oh yeah, the website is www.eliem.fashion.
Okay, Eliem is spelled ELIEM.fashion, and we can find with the same on Instagram, right?
Our Instagram is Eliem Venice.
Okay, all one word.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And where do we find the shop in Venice?
Oh, the shop in Venice is in San Marco. Okay. Is near. Is near to San Marco Square, but is Sestiere Castello.
Okay, but it's not far away from St. Mark's.
Oh, so, no, it's 10 minutes from San Marco Square.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, next brand.
Oh, next brand is another brand. Other two women, two sisters. I can speak about Mava Collection.
Okay.
Is an architecture for your body. Yeah, the sister is two architect. Okay. And from 10 years, design your dress for woman and for man. Okay, so this is a brand. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so the two sisters are two architects, but they've been doing for 10 years women's and men's dresses, right?
Yeah, yes, okay. Sure. Simplicity and sustainability is the slow fashion philosophy at the core of Mava Collection. Okay. Only natural fabrics add close attention to details by skilled artisan and in local atelier in Veneto. So the atelier is in Venice, but another one in Padova. Okay, so we got two places, and all the fabrics come from the Veneto region. Yes, it comes from Veneto in provincia di Padova. It's all near here. Yeah. Okay. And so it's interesting that they don't just do women's dresses, but they do also men dresses. And when you're talking about men clothing, you mean like trousers, jackets, and everything else that goes with, right? Yeah, yes, sure. Okay. It's an trade measure. If you want a dress for men or for woman, trade measure, Mava Collection is the right place. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Made to measure. So what does this mean? I walk into the shop, I see something I like, and they fit it to me? Yeah. If you or if you see a dress for woman, but you like it in another color or in another fabrics. Yeah. Oh no, the fabrics. For you, if you want for a man, you can do it. Okay. Oh, okay. There's no many type of fabrics because she's very, very attention to the sustainability. So they buy a certain top, a certain bit of it, and once it's finished, it's finished. So it's actually, this is interesting, Luca, because it means that when you go and buy a dress, because it's not done in big quantity, you'll end up having a one-of-a-kind dress in a way. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. And how long have they been there? Oh, yeah, in Venice is open from 2 years, but
Okay.
In Padova is 10
Mhm.
years the present. Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Where about are they?
What?
In Venice, which location?
Oh, sorry. Is in Sestiere Castello. Is not so far from Elia and Venice.
Okay,
So
very.
if you
Yeah, you can go
is
and match the two things. You go and buy the dress, and then you go
yeah.
and buy your bag to on the same
Oh yeah.
color. Okay, good. What's
You can do it.
what's their website?
Oh, the website is www.mavacollection.com. And
Okay.
the same for the social, Instagram and Facebook is
Okay.
Mava Collection.
Mava, MAVA, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
perfecto. Okay, good. Right. Last brand.
The last, but not the least, Teodamar
Okay.
is a handmade brand since 2017. A
Okay.
project by Norma Marzà is a woman
Mm-hmm.
that put the objective to keeping Venetian
Mm-hmm.
craftsmanship alive, all products in Made in Veneto.
Okay.
The name Teodamar, born for the first creation of this brand, is the beach towels.
Oh, yes, because Teo da mare in Venetian means beach towel in
Yeah,
Venetian
sure.
dialect, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I
And
actually,
then,
the first time I actually heard the name, I didn't click. It's because I was speaking to another friend and she said to me, Teo da Mar. Ah, wait, okay, beach towel. Okay, now it makes sense.
yeah, beach towel. It's
They
like
they
beach
they don't do
towel.
just beach towels. They do everything relating to
Oh no, is born like beach towel,
uh-huh.
but then the designer starts to create a line of product inspired of the Venetian Dolce Vita.
Oh.
So after the beach towel, we have the
Mhm.
coffees, the bag,
Okay.
hats, kimono,
Uh-huh.
and my preferred, I mean, absolutely, the slippers. The
Oh.
Venetian Furlane
Ah, beh,
is
oldie. There are
my
not
best,
many.
is the best.
Oldie. Step there. The Furlane are not from Venice. The Furlane are from Friuli,
Yeah,
and they are used in Venice. If you don't
yeah,
mind, I'm
but
from Friuli. Let me at least
yeah,
own that.
sure. Yeah, sure.
But they
But
used, but they used by everybody in Venice. It's true. It's
yes,
true.
this,
Everybody
this
in
is
Venice.
true. But the Furlane Teodamar is made of fabrics by Venetian, like
Okay.
Rubelli,
Okay.
uh, like Tessiture Bevilacqua.
Okay.
So it's precious, not
Of
only
course.
velvet. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, very particular fabrics. Now
yeah.
that's very interesting. So, but generally speaking, because obviously of the name, let's say the line is specific. Let's say is summer accessories, right?
Oh yes, it's summer accessories, but the slippers you can use during the winter for
Of
staying
course,
home.
of course, of
Yeah,
course.
the kimono is not only made by the silk, but is made by the
Ah,
velvet and
ah,
yeah,
okay,
you can use in in more season, not only
okay. In
in
summer,
summer and not only on the beach
okay.
or not only or the swimming pool.
Okay, okay, okay. And
It's
of
for a
course, they cover both women and men clothing, right?
absolutely, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I remember I saw them at an event. I can not remember, and the stuff was, the fabrics are amazing. It's really, really nice things. And sorry, I think you already told me, but if you can repeat it, how long have? Oh yeah, 2017. You said yes.
Yeah,
They've been
sure, sure,
going
sure.
right. Okay. Again, made in Venice, made in Veneto. Where are they located? Where is
Oh,
the
is
shop?
located. Oh, the shop is not located near Campo Santo Stefano. Is near to
Okay.
Palazzo Grassi. Yeah, in
Okay.
San Marcos, Sierra.
Okay. So, and what's their website?
Oh, the website is teodamar.com,
Mm-hmm.
and the Instagram and Facebook is teodamar_Venezia. Not
Okay.
Venice, but
Venezia.
Venezia.
Okay. So it's very interesting that you picked 4 companies that are created and run by women, 4 companies that are all more or less within walking distance of St. Mark's. 4 companies that just do Made in Venice and Made in Veneto. And this is just 4 that you picked, because I told you I told you we didn't have much time, so I've said to you, don't take too many. Just give me 4, but it's very interesting that in like the last 2-3 years, we have got companies that are opening in Venice, and they're not multinational companies. They're not the big brands, that everybody's know to, Gucci.
Oh no, it's a little brands who love Venice. And think that Venice is the future.
I really like this, the fact that there is like a rebirth of the handmade fashion.
Yeah.
Because I think that, so many people, I don't know if you agree with me, but so many people, when they come to, or at least a certain type of people come to Venice, because they stay near St. Mark's, all they say is Calle Larga, and they see the big brands, Armani, Gucci, those people. And that's all they see and that's all they buy. Where they could get unique handmade products, that, and help the Venetians in a way. I don't know. Do you agree?
Oh yes, I agree. Sorry, sorry. I think about, because now I think the Venice is not only San Marco Square, is other place, lovely place, and lovely artisan. Is only absolutely to discover.
So I'm gonna ask you to in another show, in another episode, that maybe we can talk about shoes, because I know
about shoes. Yes,
I know. I knew you were gonna say, because I know some interesting people. Yeah, there are interesting people in Venice.
And there's always women, because
I know. What is it with women?
Artisans who have made shoes, and it's women.
I know. What is it with Venetian women? See, people I always say Venice is a woman, and people don't listen to me. It is unbelievable how so many stores are Venetian women, or maybe not Venetian, but women. Women businesses are really definitely have a rebirth in Venice. Okay, now let's talk about living in Venice with a Venetian. Okay, because there is one thing I want also people to understand. So what are the major things? Well, okay, one major thing that you saw changing from when you were a child to now, and we're not going to say how old you are.
Oh yeah, oh yes, I know perfectly. I think it's the people, because I was a child, we are all Venetian, and now is a lot of do you mean foresty?
Yes. So foreigners that not necessarily are from another country, but sometimes they're just from another town, because in Venetian
another town, and now is many students. Because one time the University Ca' Foscari is not so large than this, and now there is many students. We live in Venice, obviously.
Of course, because otherwise it will be complicated. Okay, so would you say that living in Giudecca, it's a bit easier than living in Venice itself?
Easier? No,
I mean easier, because of all the tourists and stuff. That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say. Would you say that living in Giudecca, maybe you don't have so many tourists as the rest of the city has?
Oh no, it's not a tourist island, but it's a particular island, because it's the new, you can, like a French Quarter. There is many of artists, galleries, and it's a container of creation. But there is so many Venetian who live in Venice. My friends
in Giudecca, you mean? In Giudecca,
yes, in Giudecca. Oh yes, I speak about Giudecca now. If you my friend of mine, when it was a child, stay now in Giudecca, or
Okay.
stay now in Venice,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. But who live in Giudecca feel the dunque l'amore per la propria isola, do you
Okay,
say
the
so?
love for its own island, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I mean,
Because it's yeah.
no, go. Sorry.
Okay. Because it's a way of life is different, Giudecca and Venice,
Mm,
because it's an island, so you can move when you want.
mm.
You
Okay.
move when this is the boat.
All right. Yes. I mean, I
And
did.
so is slowly life, more
Yes.
slowly than Venice.
Yes. I got to say, about a year ago, I did a walk with organized by Iveser. We spoke about it. I think with I cannot remember with whom about it, but I think with Luisa La Romeo. Yes,
Yeah.
Iveser is the association that takes care of the archives and anything relating to the contemporary Venice, like from the First and Second World War. And we did a walk with them about on the Giudecca Island, talking about the Giudecca Island, and it was interesting because I always walked the front part of the Giudecca, the one on the canal of the Giudecca, looking over to Zattere, but I rarely, no, I never did the back part, and it was very interesting to see. It's another place. It's like being in another somewhere else. You're not on the Giudecca, you're not in Venice. It is something else. There are gardens. There were old people walking around, chatting, sitting there, doing their things. And I was really surprised.
Yeah, is more um, a new Venice, if you want to say, is a
And
new
new
Venice,
and old.
because
Yeah, the old and the
is a
new
new
Venice.
and the old. Is old because is the time is low, like
Mm-mm.
one time, but is new because many people go away from Giudecca,
Uh-huh.
but even altre persone stanno venendo, quindi
Yeah,
I don't know, what
other
do you
people. Yeah,
say?
yeah,
So, so
yeah. Other
proprio
people are coming. Yeah, yeah. Some people are
yeah.
leaving, but you have more people coming. Is it
Yeah.
hard to live on the Giudecca? I mean, do you have you got over services, or slowly is happening what's happening in Venice where things are closing?
Oh no, it's the same because the supermarket, it's all the service in Giudecca.
Okay,
There's not a problem. The
okay,
only problem is when is the fog. In the
okay.
foggy day,
You don't move, you don't get
and
out.
no, you don't move, or you move, but you don't know the time you can start from Giudecca, because the
Of course,
service is
of
about
course.
the fog.
Yeah, well, I think it's a problem of all islands all over the
Yeah.
world in a way, isn't it? Okay, and so you actually chose to remain on the Giudecca, did you? I mean, you could have
Yeah.
probably, because I know your wife is not from Venice, you probably could have moved, but you chose to
Yeah.
remain. Okay. Um. So come on, tell us something. I mean, I remember. Oh yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna say something. You probably get upset about it. But is it true you cannot swim? Oh no,
Oh
sorry.
no,
No,
I
you can swim,
swim.
but you cannot go on boats, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh no, go in the little boat, but in the big boat, I go.
So you're okay. Anything bigger than a vaporetto, but
Oh yes,
anything
Vaporito is
small,
okay for
yeah,
me, but
taxi as
not
well. But
taxis as well. Yes, sure,
okay,
but not the little boat.
yeah, no,
Absolutely. I don't know. I never remare. I don't never.
you never learn to row.
No,
Never.
never.
Okay.
Absolutely. I
But
don't know why, but is no, never do it.
I mean, come on, a Venetian, real Venetian, because I wrote an article 20 years ago where I wrote a Venetian but never been on a gondola, but that was me, and I'm not Venetian. But you are a real Venetian. And you don't know how to, and you don't like going on small boats. That's strange.
Yeah.
Well, vabbè, okay. You're good on other things. Okay, so right, okay, one last question. What do you see for Venice future?
Oh my God. The Venice future, I think, is Venice is a more sustainable city,
Okay.
and it must open to new generation
Mm-hmm.
and open to new idea for a
Okay.
sustainable world.
Okay.
In Venice, come from all over the world
Mm-hmm.
for what did you say? For see what Venice is arrived after, so after 1060.
Now, 1600 years.
Oh yes, sorry.
Okay. Otherwise, it will
And
be.
it is so the same. It is ever the same.
Okay.
But I think is Venice is the future
Okay.
because so the idea you
Mm-hmm.
can feel in Venice is more different the idea in your other parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Okay.
can think on natural material uh, project about sustainability. I
Yeah.
think is the future.
Well, being a city on water has got to rely on weather so much because, as you say, fog, heavy rains, storms, you just don't move in Venice. Yeah, sustainability is definitely, or a city where, you can, it's electricity is, is a challenge. Water
Yeah,
is a challenge.
yeah.
Okay, one last question. What do you think about the Venice tax that is gonna come in January?
Oh my
Do
God.
you do you
I
agree? Do
really,
you agree
I,
or you against?
well, to tell you the truth, I agree.
Okay, why?
Because is so very many people come in Venice
Okay.
and for nothing. It's like for uh, like never see the beauty of the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so I don't know where we are. Oh, for walking Venice,
Okay.
but where? But where you
Mm.
are? Where you are in Venice? There is people that no use the boat,
Mm-hmm.
don't use bar, don't buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Come only for a walk,
Okay.
and this is a good practice because you can you move, you walk.
Mm-hmm.
But in the city, you what do you live? The
Mm.
people, I think that the people can we live in Venice
Mm.
something. I don't. The is not in it's not obligatory for me the ticket
Mm.
for
Mm.
Venice ticket. But if you come in Venice, you love the city.
Mm.
Venice is not a museum
Okay. Yeah,
because
of
I'm
course.
from the Venetian.
Of
I
course.
live in Venice.
Of course.
I don't know a guardian.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Uh, so I think the people that arrive in Venice is only like for a few minutes, for a few hours.
Yeah, but
But
do you
did
think
this?
the putting a ticket will stop people coming? I don't think it
Well,
will.
to tell you the truth, I don't think so.
I don't think
Because who control?
exactly. That is my point. Who's
Who
gonna
control?
control?
You can't control all the arrive.
So
You
would
put a controller in front of any train, any
no, you
bus,
don't. No. So
in front of any car.
yeah,
It's
Luca.
impossible.
So my question is, wouldn't it be better to invest the money or some money into educating people, into a big marketing campaign, but done properly, as in an instructive campaign rather than a postcard campaign, as in come to Venice, we have got more than 100 churches, we got more than 40 museums, we got thousands of artisans that you can visit. come and invest the city, wouldn't it be better to do something like
Oh
that?
yes, this is very, very better, because you can come in Venice and do if you never think about a workshop with an
Yes,
artisan.
exactly.
You go home after 3 or 4 hours, but you have learned a
Exactly, that's what I'm
Venetian
saying.
word.
So really, the tax, I don't know. I don't know. I never like the fact that you should pay to get into a city. I just also because come on, we already take the tax, the tourist tax anyway from the people that sleep in the city. So it's not like we're not making money there. Okay, so Luca, I'm definitely
Yeah.
gonna ask you to be on again, and next time we're talking about shoes or
Yes,
any
absolutely.
other strange fashion that you can think of.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I think we can speak about. Mm, yeah, I think it's a new. Oh no, this was a surprise for the
okay,
next
good.
time. I will
Okay,
surprise for the next time, not
okay.
now.
Okay, so I'll speak to you soon, and thank you again for being with us. But tell us again your website and where we can find you on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you can find on Instagram. My name is Cerofolo, and my website is www.focheggiudecchine.it.
Okay. Well, all of this will be on my website anyway, so they can find you because I know it's Italian, so sometimes they
Yeah,
might have problem finding you. But you
it
do
is all
beauty,
in
but
Italy
you
in
do
this moment.
beauty, you do beautiful reels on Instagram, and you got beautiful pictures, and you're always up to date with all the events. So, guys, if you want to know what's going on in Venice, you need to follow Luca. Thank you again for
Oh,
being
thank
with
you,
us.
Monica.
Yeah,
Thank you, all of us.
it was a pleasure speaking to you. Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you, Luca, for the lovely chat about fashion in Venice. You can find Luca on all social medias as Cerofolo, Cerofolo, and he has some beautiful, beautiful Instagram stories and pictures. Thank you again for listening. If you want to book a food tour or a cooking experience with me, you can find me on my blog www.monicacesarato.com or at cookingvenice.com, and also on all social medias with the handle at Monica Cesarato and at Cooking Venice. Feel free to leave a comment or write to info@monicacesarato.com for more information about the people featured in the podcast or Venice. Bye bye!